Hey guys, programming time here. Long time no see. I'm sorry that I didn't upload any videos the last couple of weeks. It's because I got busy with my final exam, so I couldn't upload anything. I'm gonna get into Minecraft Education Edition, and the Minecraft Education Edition is pretty popular these days, especially with the online school and stuff like that. So today we're gonna dig into the Hour of Code 2020, and most people don't do any tutorials for this, but I'm gonna be doing it anyways. And it's gonna be Hour of Code using Python. Most people use blocks, but I know Python is pretty popular and loads of people want to learn from it, and I know that you might get stuck at a couple of things. So anyways, let's get into this. So we're gonna dig into Hour of Code 2020 because that's the newest Hour of Code till now. And there's also Hour of Code 2019, and it's all about artificial intelligence. But what I don't like about Hour of Code 2019, it's because you can't code using Python. You could only code using learning blocks, and I really want to code using Python because I really want to improve my Python skills. So let's get into Hour of Code 2020. Create world. So, a tale of two villages. So, for me, I'm using a PC. You could use your iPad, iPhone, your tablet, whatever electronic you have. So, yeah. A tale of two villages. This is a tale of two villages, the farming villagers to the east and the fishing villagers to the west. Both towns had enough food and neither saw a reason to interact with their neighbor. This led to both towns fearing anyone or anything that was different. And so the villagers and villagers continued on the same way they always had, even as the world changed around them, until eventually the changes in their world could not be ignored. The villagers could no longer seem to grow enough crops, and the villagers found their fish supply dwindling. Neither town knew any other way to survive, and yet they were both too afraid to turn to their neighbor for help. Today, the villagers and villagers are still struggling with hard times. Perhaps with your help, they can learn to value their differences and find a new way forward together. So now let's go to the caretaker. Let's talk to him. Caretaker, you're here. Thank you so much for coming. The villagers need your help. It will be hard work, but you won't have to do it alone. My small friend, the agent, will help you through the power of coding. However, before you begin, you must decide how you will communicate with the agent. Choose a coding language from the buttons below. If you're new to coding, I recommend choosing Make Code Blocks. So right here, you could choose what language you want to use. So I'm gonna be using Python, but you can use blocks if you feel that Python is a bit difficult for you. So Python. Excellent, you can now instruct the agent to perform tasks. Try coding the agent to move 4 spaces forward to the gold block. Press C or tap the agent icon when you're ready to get started. Okay, so where's my agent? Oh yeah, I need to press C first. Here's my agent, so cute. So, I'm not gonna read everything for you guys. And you can pause the video and read. So here's some example code. So if you write agent.move and then you choose forward, back, left, right, there's those 4 commands. So the command that you asked the agent to do. So let's start coding. So we have to move our agent forward 4 times to get to the gold block. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So let's start coding. Agent.move. I'm sorry if I'm a bit slow. Forward. So I'm sorry guys, but you can't do this in the hour of code, and you can't copy your text and paste it, and that's a bit of a bummer, but it's okay. So even if you have a bit more knowledge about programming, you can't use any for loops from the beginning. You have to do exactly what they want you to do, because I've tried this before and it doesn't really work. Okay, so agent.move forward, agent.move forward. Okay, so right now let's run our code and see what happens. Yay, we did it! Caretaker. Excellent, I think you two will work well together. What's this? It seems the agent has a gift for you. Open the coding window to accept the gift. Then you can plant it here in the center of the courtyard. Close, okay. So here's a couple of sample codes if you want to read it, and if you want to read this you can pause it. So what I have to do right now is give myself the player activity, accept the gift by giving yourself a sapling. Okay, so here's some example code, player.give, and then you add like the thing that you want to get. Well, I tried this before. You can't actually give yourself anything else, but you could only give yourself a sapling. Okay, so player dot give sapling 1. So let's run that. Yay, I got a sapling. So I guess I'm supposed to place it right here. Yes. Okay, so let this sapling symbolize the hope and prosperity you may bring to these towns. Now, it's time to get to work, but before you go, I want to check one last time. Do you want to continue in Python or try out Make Code Blocks? I'm going to continue with Python. So, good choice, you're ready to go. Take this Ender communicator. If you ever need help in an activity or want to quickly travel between areas, you can use this magical device to summon me for help. Okay, let's just close that. Wait a second, there's something wrong. Oh, okay, I closed it before continue. Continue, next, close. Okay, so now I could choose if I want to go to the illagers first or to the villagers. Well, for me, I want to go to the illagers first. Well, it depends on where you want to go first. I want to go to the illagers. So let's explore a bit. So here are the illagers. Okay, so let's talk to the farmer. Hello, illager. Hello, illagers don't know how to farm, but we desperately want to learn. The villagers offered to help us and said we need to till the soil to plant our seeds. Can you help? Can your agent show us how to till this block of land? So let's start our activity. See code, here's my agent. Okay. So here's some example code. So right now, I guess we're going to be using for loops, and if you don't know what for loop is, so the for loops that we're going to be using is to repeat the commands more than once. So okay, so here's an example for loop. So our activity till the first 2 rows of the farm. Okay, right here. So first of all, I'm going to be counting how much. I'm be counting how many steps my agent should till, or how many blocks of dirt my agent is supposed to till. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Let's say 11. So what the agent is basically gonna do, the agent's gonna be moving forward and then tilling like the back section, like tilling back, you know what I mean? If you could understand what I just said. So okay, let's start coding. So agent.till, and then you will tell the agent if the agent should till forward or backward. Well, it depends on you, but I'm gonna be making my agent till backwards, okay? For I in range to make a for loop. 11. Like, our agent should repeat this 11 times. Agent dot move forward, and then agent dot till what's behind our agent. Now let's just try our code. So I would recommend whenever you code to try your section of code first and then continue. So let's run this. Okay, everything is working fine. So everything is working fine right now. So all I have to do is let my agent dot move. There's like a command, move right. So like the whole agent is gonna be moving right like this. And there's also turn right, but for me, I'm gonna do move right, and I'm gonna be doing this like the other way around. I know that's gonna be quite weird, but stay with me. Okay, so we only have to do this once. Agent.move right, and then back. Okay, for I in range, I'm gonna be doing this like the weird way, but bear with me. So for I in range, I'm sorry, I'm not supposed to do that. For I in range 11, agent dot move back, and then agent dot till. Like, we're just supposed to achieve this activity, and there's no specific way of achieving this activity, so it doesn't really matter if I do it the wrong way. At least we achieve this activity. Okay, so first of all, we have to reset our activity and then run our code. Okay, so let's see what's gonna happen. Reset activity, and be careful, don't reset your code, and then run. Hopefully this works. Ooh. No, it doesn't. Move forward, back. Wait a second, I have another idea. Oh, let me show. Because I had an error, I didn't write forward correctly, so now let's reset our activity, but I believe that this is gonna work fine, so there's something wrong. Just in case, I'm gonna like paste it from up there and reset activity, and then run. Let's see what happens now. Okay, everything's fine. Yay, we did it. I know it's like I did it the weird way, but I did it. So why read the text every single time? Let's just code. So it says, know that your agent has helped till their soil villagers have the same opportunities that the villagers do. Don't forget to go check on your tree. I'll bet it's growing. Ooh, my sapling is growing, I guess. So let's go see it. our tree. Level 1 out of 6. Let's see what happened to our tree. Wow, it's growing. I'm so excited. Okay. So, I'm gonna be ending the video right here. Don't forget this video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And especially subscribe to see more from me. And goodbye.